Alright, let's rank Just Dance maps. So this is the Just Dance songs. Apparently it's been updated to include Just Dance 2016 Yokai Watch games, so, this is bound to be interesting. Alright, a little less conversation. I'm gonna say it here. Could have been more, but then again, it is the first Just Dance game, so what can you expect? I'll cut some of the first game's set list a bit of slack, but at the same time, we're comparing it to the rest of the series, so I can't cut it too much slack. Plus, some of the songs in this game are actually pretty fun. Oh, wait a minute, you're clearly a warm-up. This is definitely an okay one. It's great for when you want to warm up or cool down, but in actuality, that's literally its only purpose. So maybe I should get X for now. Its only purpose is to be, the definitive, oh, I gotta get the body in dancing form or whatever the fuck. So yeah, I can't go any higher. Anyways, acceptable in the 80s. I'm gonna say it's good. I'm kinda hesitant to put it there, actually, now that I think about it. I'm not one to just go out of my way to play Calvin Harris, but I mean, if I'm gonna play acceptable in the 80s, I'm gonna have a good time with that song. So at least there's that, but I'm not going out of my way to play it. Girls just wanna have fun. I'm gonna put it above 80s. If nothing else, it's a great introduction to the series. But at the same time, if I wanted to play a song, I'm not gonna play a girly song, okay? If I wanted to play it, I'd probably play a different one before playing this one, but no, I'm not gonna play this one. Groove is an underrated song, but can't put any higher than good. Actually, maybe a high good. That's about as high as I can realistically put it. It's great, but at the same time, it's also kind of lacking. Heart of Glass, overrated, but still good. I'm thinking of Hot and Cold. Heart of Glass goes into super, actually. Hot and Cold's the one that goes into the good tier. It's overrated as hell, but you see, already getting confused with the fact that there's no unique icons for these songs. I already spoiled all that shit, so let's go back. The fuck? I get around, the tracking sucks ass. The choreography is inconsistent with the song. It's not bad, but at the same time, the tracking really brings it down to okay. I don't want to harp on the tracking too much because in actuality, this is about how fun it is to dance with the songs, but with Just Dance 1, the tracking is just so bad that it kind of hurts a lot of songs, especially the ones that never got remakes in the first place. And that if they did get remakes, accessibility is a really big factor. And I'm not one to, give out a bunch of money just to play a remake if I get around. You know what I'm saying? This one is also okay. Actually, I'll put it above I get around because it fits more, and also I like the song more. Just barely, actually. Jerk it out. This one's going in, yeah. absolutely fun song. Like this is actually really good for Just Dance One. Even outside of Just Dance One, even outside of the fact that it's from Just Dance One, it's fun as hell. But like I can't really say much of it because there's so many goddamn songs in this series. This is out of place even for Just Dance One standards. I mean, have you seen the songs we just ranked? This feels out of place in comparison, but at the same time, no other game in the series would introduce such a weird song to the series that I kind of have to give it props. But still, though, it's okay, but I'm gonna put it above I Get Around because tracking's not as bad. I actually find the tracking pretty good in Jingle Bob. I mean, relatively. Strangely. Kids in America, I'm gonna put it in okay, lower than I Get Around because, I don't know, as much as I'd rather play a lot of these other songs, I'd probably play it over the ones in X, so there's that at least. I don't know. The Freak, this one's one of my favorite songs outside of Just Dance. I mean, I like a lot of songs from before 2010. Most of my favorite songs come from before 2010. Not all of them, but most of them. But yeah, a little bit of lore. But that being said, I think this one actually, I'm gonna put this in perfect. Actually, I'm gonna put it in, yeah. I love the choreography. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I like it enough to be an S, baby. I don't know, it's just kind of a weird song to include. I mean, I play it more often than the warm-up, I guess, but that's not a huge saying. The pictograms are among the least accurate, and the song is just weird as hell. I mean, it's a product of his time, I guess, but like, product of his time does not put it very high on the list. Louie Louie. Probably my favorite choreography in this game. I know, shocker. The drumming part at the beginning is a shake move. It's the only time a song has a shake as the first move in the game. I mean, in the song. There's also the air guitar part, which is always fun. Absolutely fun choreography, even when playing a remake of it. It's just made infinitely better if you play on a remake, but at the same time, though, playing in Just Dance 1 just reminds you that the game can be fun. I wonder how controversial that's gonna be. I don't really know much about. I'm not really sure how people feel about this song, other than the fact that it was included in Just Dance Unlimited, like, really later on, so, yeah. Lump. Another song where the shake is just the air guitar, and I don't know. This is, like, one song where. This is, like, the song that you would expect it appear earlier on in the series, but if it was introduced later on in the series, it'd be kind of a surprise as of now. And I think that just goes to show just how the older games, I feel like the older games had better set lists. I know, a bit of a shock, but worst choreography in the game. I cannot get it for the life of me to track my movements. It's not even dancing, it's cleaning. Yada yada. The gold moves are very weird plays, but at the same time, where else are you gonna place them? I don't know, the song is just filled with, like, this isn't Just Dance. You're playing Just Dance to dance, not clean. what was Ubisoft? I don't know what Ubisoft was thinking other than, oh shit, we need to fill out the set list, and those songs we were trying to license didn't get licensed, so we gotta include something. That's probably what they were thinking, so yeah. Pump Up the Jam is unironically fun. I'm gonna put it above Lump and Perfect, actually. I'm gonna put it above Lump. It's not S tier because it's just the pictograms are kind of weird and funky, and also it doesn't have a remake to justify it going higher, so. Step by Step is by far the most hilarious track because it's the first song I got 20k in. And also I'm gonna put it into Perfect though. Not Yeah, because I feel like 3 songs and Yeah beat it out just barely, but I would still willingly play that song step by step any day. Surfing Bird, this is fun as hell actually, even though I don't play it often. It's the first meme song. I'm gonna put it above Lump, but at the same time, it being a meme song, joke song, whatever you want to call it, it being the joke song of the game, yeah, I feel like it did a really great job being the joke song of the first game, and it's really only limited by it being in the first game. That's the way I like it. High good, but not as high as Groove in the Heart. I feel like that one's better, but I don't know. I feel like this one's just there. I'd still play it, but I don't know. This one goes in. This one, it might. I'm not sure if Blue Willy beats it out, but I'm gonna put it here. And yeah, because, yeah, of course I'm gonna play it if I'm playing Just Dance 1. Wannabe, I don't know, kind of. I'm gonna put it above Jingle Ball and Okay. Probably the cutoff for songs I would willingly play. I mean, not really, but I don't know. Who Let the Dogs Out? Best animal coach that isn't a human, but still okay. I'm not gonna willingly play it though. Can't Get You Out of My Head is a song that is getting. I mean, I guess I'll put it up. I guess I'll put it above Girls Just Wanna Have Fun. If not, because it's just. It's a unique song in the game, but like that's like every song in the first game. Womanizer. I'd put it higher if the gold moves were better, but as of now, I'm gonna say low. Okay. I know I'm trying not to consider remakes in every single game, but I don't know. Ring My Bell is by far the most okay song that the first game has. Cotton Eye Joe is the only song where Cotton Eye Joe is the only song that has a naturally occurring quarter note judgment instead of having half note judgments, meaning that they occur every other beat. This one has the only instance of naturally occurring 3 beat in a row judgments multiple times, and not only that, it's the only time where it happens multiple times, plus the remake's fun. I've played it before, it's fun. The original game is slightly less fun. I'm gonna put it in above Le Freak, but I don't think it's that much higher. I don't know. Dare. I mean, I guess I'd play this. I'll put it in super because I don't know. Out of the first game, it's definitely among my favorites to play, but at the same time, there's really not much in the first game. It's just kind of meh. I Have the Tiger. I'll play this because I love the song. That's all I say. When I'm thinking about it, I think this one probably. No, let's keep it there for now. Fame. Middle of super. Also middle of super. Middle of. Actually, maybe middle of okay. Right about there seems good. Alright, so now we're on to Just Dance 2, and A-Punk is just okay. Alright is just okay. Okay, all joking aside though, this one's actually probably somewhere in the super tier. Baby girl. I don't know. This one's like here. I don't know. Okay, you know what? This is also going here. Funky Town. I think the only reason why they went with the alien aesthetic is because, well, it's science sounding, I guess. I'll put it above Baby because I'd probably rather play Funky Town, but not by a wide margin. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Girlfriend is. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the bottom of yeah for now, but just know that it is really amazing to play. Hey, weird how Outcast literally only has this one, and if we include spin-offs, sure, there's B.O.B., but like that's about it for Outcast and Just Dance. B.O.B., by the way, appears in Hip Hop Experiences, I think. Oh yeah, I also realized I forgot the Just Dance. Oh yeah, I also forgot about the Just Dance 2015 Chinese exclusives. I just realized that now that I think about it. I just realized that, and I'm not really sure how I feel about it. I don't know, yeah. I think High Life, it's unused, so I can't rank it. Same thing with Dancing Queen, it's unused, so I can't rank it. Little Apple would probably be A tier for Apple. Dancing Diva would probably be S, and Sunshine is A. I think that's what I'm going with right now. Yeah. Anyways, with that being out of the way, I was just comparing it to the other ones. Holiday. I'm gonna put it high good, actually. Maybe Groove in the Heart. I would probably rather play that, I think. So, yeah. Hot Stuff is low super. No, low super. Probably. Actually, yeah. Above Artiglass. Surprisingly, I think it would fit here. Consecutive gold moves definitely boosted up to super, but I put it above there though. What the hell were they thinking? What the hell were they thinking with Idealistic? So this one, I think this one is probably above I Get Around because it's just kind of there. Not much else I could say. It's Raining Men is, surprisingly, I think it belongs in Super. Probably above Fame. Ironically, I'd much rather play this as a first song than Girls Just Wanna Have Fun. Body Movin' is, low good, but probably above acceptable in the 80s. And Girls Just Wanna Have Fun. Call Me is one of my favorite Blondie songs. Such a shame we never got Blondie after Just Dance 2. Wait, that doesn't sound right, actually. No, because Art of Glass appeared in Just Dance 1, and Call Me appeared in Just Dance 2, then they had One Way or Another by. And Just Dance 2014 is DLC, but that was the One Direction version, so yeah, Blondie hasn't appeared since Just Dance 2, so... Yeah, with that being said, though, this one's actually fun for Just Dance 2. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna put this one in low perfect. Okay, maybe above Lump. And maybe above Servant Bird. And maybe above Pump Up the Jam, but... Or maybe not Pump Up the... Weird. Crazy in Love is, here. I'm sure I'd like it. I feel like the cover isn't that bad as well. But that's just me. I am probably in the minority. I'm gonna put this in middle of okay. Worse than Mashed Potato Time somehow. That's where I'm putting Dagomba, by the way. Jumpin' the Lie is... What the fuck? What happened to it? Surprisingly, I'm gonna put this here. And then we have Jump. Not to be confused with Jump. I like consecutive gold moves. And that boosts it to super. If the motion controls are better, I'd put it higher. Jungle Boogie is just okay. Probably above Girls and Boys. And Ring My Bell. But not any higher. Jai-Ho is kind of there, but I'm gonna put it in good. I'm gonna put it above acceptable in the 80s. And Girls Just Wanna Have Fun. And Body Movin'. And Can't Get You in the Head. And Crazy Love. Okay, I'm gonna stop now, because that's actually where I'm gonna put it. Kati Kalanda. I probably butchered that, actually. I don't know, I feel like it goes in maybe low good, actually. This one's just okay. Actually, I'd probably rather play Girls and Boys. Actually a fun song, but I feel like I'd rather play anything in Yeah. Muggsy Baloney. Surprisingly fun. Proud Mary, some of the worst tracking in the Just Dance series. I'm sorry. Actually, no, I'm not sorry about that. This would have gone like maybe good or super, but I'm gonna have to put it in low okay because of it. Actually, I'm gonna put Kids in America above it just because of how bad Proud Mary's tracking is. And that's saying something because Kids in America comes from Just Dance 1, which is notorious for having horrendous tracking. First off, we got I Get Around. That's my main example, because, like, apparently it's infamous for having horrible tracking, and I agree it has horrible tracking. Rasputin's too iconic not to be put in Yeah. Maybe below Louie Louie because, I don't know, I feel like Louie Louie's more fun, but, like, Rasputin is so iconic I have to put it into Yeah. I know that contradicts with my placement of hot and cold, but, like, come on, man, I have fun with Rasputin so much that I have to put it in Yeah. This one's, I'm gonna put this in good. I'd play it, but at the same time, I feel like it was only included to show off the fact that Just Dance 2 has BPM changes now, and the two songs that are... There's not a lot of songs that utilize it without changing it subtly. Yeah, there's not a lot of songs that change the BPM drastically. Especially often. So I feel like that just makes Rockefeller Skank even more of a gimmick. There's other songs that do it, like Come On Eileen and maybe Crazy Christmas and Take On Me. Or, no, that's not it. Take Me Out. Yeah, that's what I was referring to. Take Me Out. And then after that, there's not really any other songs that do it. Like, I mean, yeah, you don't have to do it, but weird how they don't really do it all that often. Ever Just Dance 2, even. SOS. I'd put it in good, but I know if I had epilepsy, I'd get seizures from it, so I'm gonna have to move it down to low okay. Maybe high X. I don't know. I feel like I'd probably want to avoid this if I was prone to seizures, or if I knew someone that was prone to seizures. So, yeah. Kind of a bad look on the song. Like that song is probably one of the few songs I'd call a health hazard because, I mean, the background's simple as hell, but it changes colors so frequently every once in a while that even though it doesn't last all that long and is synced up to the music, like sometimes even the dancer flashes different colors. I think there was a remake that tried to remedy this, but at the same time, I don't know, it's too much of a seizure warning for me to recommend playing it, so, I mean, the choreography's good in the songs, at least sort of enjoyable. I think it's enjoyable in the dancing game context. But man, is the seizure thing kind of a big setback for the song? And if anything, is just kind of them. If anything, it's just them being like, hey, look, we can do stuff with the background now that isn't just putting objects in there randomly and doing some glowing effects that pulsate slowly. We can actually make the background dynamic, and I feel like SOS is the worst example of, hey, we can make the background dynamic. And I think they also did the dynamic thing with where was it? Jump in the Line, somewhere in here. Jump in the Line, yeah, here it is. They made the background look like you were on a ship in and of itself, and honestly, I think they did that, and that adds a bit more to the background than it would have if it appeared on a game with a similar budget to Just Dance 1. Satisfaction. One of the few songs from the early games that had one of the few songs from Just Dance 2 that had a background transition. When I say few, I mean, other than when I grow up in Spice of Your Life, I can't really think of anything off the top of my head that does this. Looking through the songs, looks like I'm right. I'm thinking in Just Dance 2, Santa Goba might get darker in Just Dance Unlimited, but it didn't do that in Just Dance 2. I'm gonna put this in good, but what else is there? I don't think it actually did it. I don't know, Skin to Skin was a weird one with the background, but I know that Pump Up the Volume got some form of a revamp in Just Dance Unlimited, but since we're counting them in their original game, I can't talk about that. Is my camera frozen? Let's... It got frozen on me opening up or closing my water bottle, whichever one it was. And there's some glitchy lines there. Damn it. Should I stay or should I go? I actually did play this, and I love this song, but choreography was there. Choreography was forgettable, but I love the song so much that I have to put it into super, maybe lower and above Dare. I think that's fair. Maybe I'll put Heart of Glass below it. Soul Bossa Nova. Yeah. Only interesting fact about it, guys, that it was supposed to be in Just Dance 1, but they scrapped it and put it in Just Dance 2 instead with the gimmick of, hey, it's a duet now. You remember how Just Dance 1 did not have duets? Now we have duets now. This is probably the prime example. Hey, look, two dancers can interact with each other now. And with that being said, yeah, I think this is the most gimmicky duet ever, and that kind of holds it back, but I'm still gonna put it into good because, yeah, of course I am. Sway Quien Sera. Let's play the Eon. I don't play this song all that often, so I'm just gonna put it into low OK, because I don't play it all that much, and it's kind of just there. I'm not going out of my way to play Sway. But you know what, I think I could see it being a decent time for someone, but I'm not going out of my way to play Sway Quien Sera. Sympathy for the Devil. Man, I wish they added more Rolling Stones into Just Dance. They really should. They really should add more Rolling Stones to Just Dance. They have so many good songs like Painted Black, Gimme Shelter, I Can't Get No Satisfaction, and yet we got Sympathy for the Devil, and that's literally it for the Rolling Stones representation. I'm not sure if they wanted more Rolling Stones or if they just simply decided that Sympathy for the Devil was the best choice and literally the only choice, and they probably have more iconic songs than just Sympathy for the Devil, but still though. I'm gonna put it into high super. Maybe above Eye of the Tiger, actually. Mostly in the hopes that they add more Rolling Stones songs. Cause it's actually kind of fucking awful that Rolling Stones only has one song in Just Dance. One. Uno. Eins. Alright, now with that being said, this one is... Alright, next I've got Take Me Out, and... I love this song, but the choreography is kind of weird, so I'm gonna put it in... above, should I say, or should I go... Okay, I'm gonna put it above Funplex. This one is just going okay. I'm not going out of my way to play it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep Sway above it because at least duets were new at the time, and being a solo is kind of just there. I don't know. That being said, though, the power is probably high okay above Wannabe, but again, I don't think I'm going out of my way to play it unless I'm in some very specific circumstances. I don't know. This one's forgettable, so I'm gonna put it in okay. At least it's a great listen. It's iconic, I think. It's probably iconic, or at least it was iconic at one point. In fact, it's so iconic that I got an app named after it, which means that because the app is kind of bad, bottom of okay, it's definitely not seizure-inducing or just straight up. I'm sorry, I cannot for the life of me have it above songs that are. I'm sorry, I cannot have it above songs that don't give you seizures. Well, I was just gonna say that Dagoma's only below it because I hate it that much. Toxic. Listen, cover's not as bad as people make it out to be. I know it's nostalgia talking, but perfect. Cheesy Cha-Cha. Same thing as Warm Up. Why would I want to play it over any of the other songs? Viva Las Vegas. Come on, mate. Elvis Presley. 3 years in a row, potentially. What else is there to say? Viva Las Vegas. Wake Me Up Before You Go Go is... actually no, maybe it's just High Super. Walk Like an Egyptian is... good. When I grow up. Now, with that being said, Just Dance 2 was the first game to introduce some alternate routines. I'm gonna have to see what each of those names are for. I'm gonna come back with references. Okay, got myself some references, and so Sam is the boy with the green shirt. He's from France, apparently. It's the only contest when it have a bluish background. I think it's kind of hilarious to have his choreography in the game, so with that I'm gonna have to put it into middle of perfect, I think. And next up we got Liana, who is the USA candidate, and a pink sleeveless shirt, purple skirt, yellowish pants, pink background, purple shoes. I'm describing her in such detail that it's gonna sound weird, but I'm gonna put it into a lower S actually. And then we got Mandy, who is the UK, the only one that I did not describe. It's the white-haired girl with a blue jacket thing. Is that supposed to be made of the same material as jeans? She got a pinkish under thing. I don't know, undershirt thing. I don't know what that is supposed to be called, and I'm not gonna bother. There's also yeah. I think it's kind of comparable to the original, but I think I'm gonna put the original higher because I think I'm gonna leave the original higher because it's got a unique background compared to what Mandy has, and Mandy's sharing a background with Liana. At least Sam had the pleasure of changing it to blue. But then that just means we're left with the similar background to the warm-up, I think. So yeah, I think I already knew that Sam was the boy, but I was getting Liana and Mandy confused. So yeah, Mandy is the British one, Liana's the American one, and Sam is the French one who just happens to be a boy. Yeah. You know what? This video's going to be long, apparently, so we're just gonna end it on the DLC. Speaking of which, American Boy. Probably the biggest okay that the DLC has to offer. Barbie Girl. Even more okay. Born to Be Wild. You know what? Perfect. High perfect, maybe. Actually, maybe low, yeah. Actually, maybe above Girlfriend. Okay, maybe above Le Freak. I swear I'm not a furry. Well, with that being said, I love the song and I think the choreography fits. Chicken Payback is okay. I don't know. Not the best that DLC has to offer. Come on, Eileen is I'm gonna put it into low good, above Soul Bossa Nova. Maybe above Girls Just Wanna Have Fun as well, but I don't know. It's there. Crazy Christmas is too seasonal for me to rank it above okay, so it's gonna stay okay. High okay, because at least it's fun, but it's also way too seasonal for it to not be associated with Christmas. It's too Christmassy for it to be above okay. Actually, let's actually fix that. Actually, let's do something. Let's change it real quick. Alright, here we have seasonal, which I don't make quite. So yeah, seasonal is here. There, seasonal. And since seasonal is kind of a vague thing despite it being a white color, that means we can put songs like This Is Halloween into seasonal as well. Okay, and then now we're gonna save the rest of the seasonal things for later, but Crying Blood is... Anyway, so Crying Blood I'm gonna put into middle perfect. What about if Just Dance 2 had all 8 gold moves, but now it only has half the gold moves from Just Dance Unlimited? Down by the Riverside is just points galore, the song. And I think it's so hilarious I have to put it in perfect. I'm gonna put it above Lump. Actually, I'm gonna put it above Jingle as well. Not any higher though, because while it is points galore, the song, it's also points galore, the song. Firework, the only free song that stayed free. But at the same time, though, this one definitely deserves this. I'm gonna put it in... Yeah, I'm gonna put it below... I'm gonna put it as the lowest, yeah, but it's still a yeah nonetheless. This one is, I'm gonna put this one in seasonal as well, despite the fact that it's not related to a season. It's more so related to football, which Americans are gonna call soccer. Because we're Americans. So anyways, Here Comes the Hot Stepper is gonna... alright, trackpad, let's do it here. Here Comes the Hot Stepper is gonna go into, actually maybe middle of good. Above Jai-Ho, actually, yeah. It's not unusual. It's not unusual for me to put into, yeah. Cheesiest thing ever. I'm gonna put it above When I Grow Up because I don't love it. Ooh, Kung Fu Fighting. Yeah, that's another one right there. That's going right into, yeah. Just Dance 2 is really making the DLC as good as it could possibly be. Mambo number Mambo number 5. Love the song, but I love the song, and yeah, this one's gonna go into yeah, but probably above Firework. Okay, I'm gonna put it above Born to Be Wild. Because of course I am. Maniac. I'm not gonna put it into yeah, but you know what I am gonna do? Put it just below Step by Step and Perfect. Would have been better if the dancer just sang to the song like the Step by Step coach did. You can tell that the Step by Step coach was having fun with the choreography, despite it being simple. Moving on up. I'm gonna put this into good actually. Above Soul Bossa Nova, but up below Girls Just Wanna Have Fun. That seems right. 9 in the afternoon. Low good. Probably above Kati Kondo. I'm pronouncing it wrong again. Pondy Replay. The inverted colors is cool, but that's kind of gimmicky. But I'm gonna put it into higher good, but that seems right. Ooh, this one's gonna be good. We love Puppeteers and probably Perfect. Probably above Surf and Burn and Toxic. Yeah, that seems about right. Pump Up the Volume. Low Super but above Dare. Yeah, that seems right. Skin to Skin. This is. I'm just gonna put into low. Okay, it's fun, but at the same time, you can't really. I don't know. Song 2. I'm gonna put it into low. Perfect. It would have been higher if the lyrics were correct, but some of the lyrics are wrong, so I can't put it any higher. Spice Up Your Life. If you think for a moment that I'm gonna put it below yeah, you're completely wrong. I'm gonna put it below Rasputin. YOY is oh, it's part of the Valentine's pack and Just Dance 3, I think, so it's kind of inherently associated with Valentine's Day, plus the red and purple, they're inherently like adjacent colors, and as such, yeah, we get a lot of reds, purples, pinks, magentas. Those are all kind of associated with like romance and Valentine's Day, and the background also implies that they're, a couple. So you know what? It's seasonal because it's Valentine's Day. Yeah, that makes perfect sense, and I'm not making shit up because I can. You Can't Hurt Me Love is entirely seasonal. I'm just kidding. I'm putting this into the middle of okay. Somewhere around there. Yeah, we have a lot of songs actually. Yeah, no. Yeah, this is gonna take forever if we try to do this in one take, so yeah, we're just gonna stop it right around here. Yeah, this is the end of part 1, so cut.